Hello everybody, welcome back to Nug Boy Noah. We're back again for something that's a bit different. And I know I say that a lot, but this time I mean it genuine. It's not a game, it's not a song, it's actually a book I wrote about a year ago for the run up to chapter 4. Well, run after chapter 4. But still, it's quite a big story. And I thought, well, ignore that, that's a different project I'm working on. And for chapter 5, I thought it'd just be good to post it. Because I emailed pictures of it to Mob. Mob never replied, sadly. But, oh well, I thought I'd post it to you guys, see if you guys enjoy it. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Right, Samuel, if that's even your name, not that I care. Let's get this over with quickly. Why are you in here? They call me crazy, because I see things they don't. They don't understand what's happening here, but I do. What things have you seen? Creatures. Things. And you're sure that all these things aren't people? There's no people 100 feet long with 1,000 legs. Now we're getting somewhere. Continue your description. Where did you find it? It's funny, isn't it? This whole place was designed to be a heaven for orphaned kids. I've seen the posters, but they're all lies. Every single one. Down here, you step out of line once, and you're hidden, salvaged even, for testing. While you guys are up on your catwalks, staring down on us like prisoners. Where I am, you're lucky to get scraps, let alone a full meal. Plus, you have to fight the other kids for it. Samuel, your mind's wandering. I don't need to listen to you. Down here, it's my domain, in the playhouse. What it really is a hell on earth. There's only fake windows for light. The only contact we get with the outside is the occasional lost and curious kid who gets... kid going down the stairs to here, only to be ushered away by you monsters before being tricked into thinking it was all a dream. Samuel, this isn't the questions I'm asking. Sit down, Leith. You've made your choice coming down here. How do you know my name? Forget that. Answer the damn question. Fine. Sit and listen. I was in the playhouse. I was in the toy store after hours. I'd run past staff and was being hunted down, so I sneaked into an employee-only side office. You might need to change the code, by the way. And was about to crawl under a half-fallen metal wall thing, only to be met with two beady black eyes staring and heading my way. I was then caught and dragged here, remaining prisoner for what feels like an eternity. That'll be all, Samuel. Thanks for your time. Oh, I'm not finished. You're perfect. He then begins to bang on the wall, on the gates. Let me out. I'm in here with a child. Someone. Anyone. No one's here to save you now, Leith. I'm sorry. I can't let you go. What do you want from me, you monster? You're the real monsters, keeping us trapped in a hell like this, but I will bargain for a grab pack 2.0. Anything. He unfastens the grab pack from his chest and pushes it towards Sam. Thanks, but you already know too much information. Stay away from me. I don't entirely like to call you crazy. Look at yourself. Sam then reveals a sharp piece of metal from under the table. It's amazing how much damage such a small thing can do. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, your death. What are you doing? No, stay away from me. The tape ends. That tape still brings me back memories. It's been 3 years since that happened, but it still holds some joy for me. There's a faint plodding on the stairs as I run to grab my flare gun hand. Before you step any closer, what is it you possess that I may want? Information. A ragged voice booms before stepping closer to me. Purple cat head peers round the corner. Ah, Catnap, it's you. Lucky your voice has been partially fixed. Partially isn't what I wanted. Catnap boomed, the occasional puff of red smoke being released. I wanted to talk fluently, but of course I have to be the odd one out. Well, I think it makes you sound more menacing, personally. Anyway, what info do you have? Times. Be ready for 11 a.m. sharp. That gives me and Ollie time. You know you can't just call in the prototype. I'm not Poppy, you know. Oh, true that. You aren't particularly quiet, Theo. Hope you know that. Anyway, tell 1006. I'll alert the others. Thanks, bud. Speak tomorrow. Keep an eye on the time. Keep an eye on the phone for changes. He then slowly saunters up the stairs. Guys, gather in. I don't want to have to yell this, I shouted, gathering everyone's attention from the young to the slightly old. They all respect me, think of me as their teacher or their leader, and trust me with everything. And trust me with everything. Gather your belongings together. I've had news from the prototype that we should be ready for something. I don't know what, but just be ready. They all immediately run to their cells to begin packing. Hey, buddy, Sam. Oh, hey, Joseph. Joseph has been the only person I've ever really connected with. He's always been my side. He's been by my side to help when I need. You've been a little quiet lately. What? And you keep watching that same tape over and over. What's going on, Sam? Nothing, really. I'm fine. He then grabs my arm, forcing me to stop. Would a fine person be shaking? I then drag him into my cell to talk privately. There's something else afoot here, just bigger than all of us. They have a plan about something bad, but I don't know what. What do you mean? How do you know this? Catnap, attempting to whisper something about them having enough time for something. I'm not sure, but I believe they're planning to do something with us. That's a fair assumption, but what would be their reasoning? To keep us quiet or out of harm, maybe? My worst idea is to keep this from spreading. Our conversation is interrupted by a faint bouncing noise. We look to see Hoppy, Hopscotch and Dog Day staring back. Hey guys, you doing alright? Hoppy chimed in. Yeah, I guess. Do you know what the prototype is planning? I'm not sure, but it doesn't sound nice. In fact, it sounded violent. All I'm going to say is don't leave your cells till Catnap arrives. Dog Day sounds traumatized as he stares towards the sky. Anyway, on a lighter note, we have more supplies to store and share to you guys. Hoppy holds a bag. It's mostly food, but there are some toys for you guys. Thanks, Hoppy. I'm surprised they let you just roam playcare. It's what we call maintenance. They don't know this is what we're really doing. Speaking of, we best head off before they do notice. Talk soon. Dog Day then walks up the stairs, Hoppy at his side. We best get to bed, Joe, before the guard comes down and beat us to sleep. God, last time that happened, the screams were intolerable. Not even you could do something. We then split ways and retire to ourselves. I was awoken 2 hours later to hear a guard searching around as if he was looking for something. But then the footsteps seem to fade as he walks past. Ah! Let go of me! Get... Joseph? I clamber out of bed and run for my grab pack. Get your grimy monster hands off of me! The screams are getting more desperate. What's happening? Hey! Don't think I can't see you! I am the flare gun hand. The fire is smoking in the barrel. Pop sound then follows as a flare flies from the hand, hitting the scientist on the head. Oh, hello, little boy. You shouldn't be awake at the moment, so why don't you sleep? As he yells this, he jabs a taser into my chest. You beasts. Shh, little child. Go to sleep. You're only not going to see your friend again. No, that's the last I saw and I heard of him. His footsteps moving away along with Joseph, kicking and screaming, attempting to break free. Sam? I feel a faint jump myself. Sam, wake up. I awake to see a crowd of scared children, all asking questions. What happened? Where's Joseph? Were the main two. They took him. They took my Joe. I tried to stop them. I honestly did. But they aren't as stupid and undeveloped as they were 3 years ago. They all gather closer to console me before I have a sudden realization of a ringing in the distance. The phone! Someone get the phone! A small 5-year-old runs over, cradling the phone, giving by catnap for moments like this. You to change times to 10:30. Catnap booms. Why though? Everything's fine time-wise. 11 a.m. overlaps the previous plan. Be ready. We'll be there in 10 minutes. What about... He ends the call before I can mention Joseph. My blood begins boiling as I launch open my cell door and run for a dusty box at the back. Sam? I turn to see the same 5-year-old. Yeah? He stares at my hand in horror. What's that? He points towards my red fist. I open to reveal a gold-tipped bullet. Kid, you're gonna have to listen to me. I'm not killing you guys or any of our friends. It's for those monsters called scientists. Isn't this a bit far? Even for them? He backs away from me as I try to console him. This is for all the people they've taken from us. You remember Rowan? At this point, I'm crying, but I can still make out his brief nod. Wasn't he taken to return to the kids? No, they fed him to poxy goddamn boo. He knew too much as a child, so they had to silence him, which is why I've revolted at every guard. They have had the same plans for me originally, but I found a bigger body. I wasn't meant to the same as Rowan. I'm doing this for them, for all of us. He then holds open his arms to help me. If any guard does come as much as approach you guys, I'll kill him. How does that sound? Makes me feel safer than I did. Need a hand carrying the bullets? You have a backpack? Then put these in there. I'll take them if they're needed. After we've stored the ammo, we wait by the gate, ready for catnap to release us. To our surprise, it's Huggy who emerges to save us, revealing his arm holding the key. Still bleeding. Never been happier to see that toothy smile, Huggy. He uses his arm to free us and then lead us up to Ollie. His crab-like legs still give me the creeps as he counts us one by one. Where's Joseph, Sam? They have him. They took him last night. He smacks his face with his metal palm. Of course something had to ruin my plan. His concealed face offered no support to Joe's predicament. Well, that's the end of him then. What? He turns to look at me. 2 glowing dots glare down at me. That's not it. What if he's alive? He won't be, Sam. You have to let him go. Time is short, and Joe can't live in this situation. Look at me, I'm a monster. You're meant to save children, not let